Hello friends, it's Dave here from SafeDex.
And I'm Sophie.
And we have just watched the Nintendo E3 Direct of 2021.
We have.
And we're here to bring you our thoughts on it. So we're going to quickly sum up overall how we're feeling right now, because this is just not long after it's happened.
Yeah.
We've both watched it. I've made the edited highlights videos. We've both eaten some pizza, so we're in a very pretty elated mood right now.
Yeah.
So overall, how are you feeling?
I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm happy too. Yes, I mean, there wasn't much in the way of huge hitters. Nothing, no new announcements of a Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, Smash Ultimate scale from Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
But there was quite a few nice announcements, I felt. And it was certainly much better than the February Direct.
Definitely.
Yeah, so we're going to go through the games in order of announcements. We might miss out a couple if we haven't got much to say about them. But we'll just go through them and just pretty much give our thoughts on what the trailer was and how we feel about the announcements in general. So it started out, and they were being quite cheeky, I felt.
Yes.
Because the first one was the Smash announcement.
Which I think was really crazy to start off with, because it's such a big thing to reveal.
Yeah, because usually, the last E3 Direct, 2 years ago, they started out with a Smash announcement, but then they had another one towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
Usually if they start E3 with a Smash announcement, there'll be another one coming later on.
Oh, okay.
But they didn't do that here.
No.
So this one, I was saying they were very cheeky with this.
Mm-hmm.
Because at first I said that Smash, because of the mountains and stuff, made me think of the sort of backgrounds they have. But then it showed Ganondorf's dead body being carried and thrown into a lava. And I was thinking, well, Ganondorf was a dead corpse in Breath of the Wild 2. Maybe they're showing how he got burnt and in that state.
Yeah.
So I thought this is Breath of the Wild 2. But no, it is Kazuya from Tekken. I don't know if I pronounced that right.
Kazuya? Yeah, I think so.
And it's like, they did that on purpose.
Yes.
They had the trailer like that on purpose, knowing we were anticipating Breath of the Wild 2 with a zombified Ganondorf. They show Ganondorf's body getting thrown into lava, and then it's a Smash Brothers announcement, and it is Kazuya from Tekken.
Yes.
Now, the thing is, back in Smash 4's days, Tekken was a big hot topic, because Namco made the game. They're like, they've got to get another rep other than Pac-Man in. A lot of people were saying someone from Soul Calibur, but we got someone from Tekken, and this isn't one I'm excited for. It wasn't one I wanted, but these two fighters passes have taught me that I shouldn't really be excited for certain characters or be disappointed that it's not a character I wanted, because Banjo is the only DLC fighter that I've been excited for. The others I've not been excited for at all. Yet I have enjoyed the majority of them as fighters. So as long as he plays well, I don't mind this.
I mean, I thought it was really cool that he's got all that moveset, like so many different ones, and yeah, I just think it's a really cool idea.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Tekken definitely deserves a place in Smash.
I wonder, will you have like different button like you have in Tekken?
Oh, no doubt. I mean, Tekken was very much about combos, I think. So I imagine
you have button combos?
that'll play a part in it.
That'll be so cool.
And I'm wondering, it showed the other Tekken character at one point. I don't know if he's just going to be in the background like with the Fatal Fury characters, or whether it's a costume swap, but they didn't do a splash card for him, so maybe not.
Yeah, I think it's maybe just a background.
Yeah. But they had him throwing every character into the lava. I'm guessing that's a thing from Tekken.
Even Kirby, but Kirby flew away at the end.
Of course, Sakurai's baby, of course he's going to survive.
Love it. It's so cute.
Okay, so that's coming out probably beginning of next month, because the showcase is in the 28th of June. So that's a couple of weeks away.
It is.
Okay, so the next announcement, we've got stuff to talk about. I didn't recognise this trailer, but you did quite quickly.
I did, because the two main characters were sat on like a train, I think. I'm not entirely sure. But they were sat on the train, and then the third main character of a different game but of the same franchise dropped down, and then I was like, it's definitely Life is Strange.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love Life is Strange. I haven't played the Colours, which is out on September 10th. I think it's a new game anyway, I don't know.
I don't know about it.
But I played Life is Strange on the PlayStation when it was available on PlayStation Plus, and I really loved it.
Yeah, and we haven't played any. I mean, I haven't played it at all. I watched you play some of it. It seems, yeah, obviously you enjoyed it.
I
So
really did.
yeah, that's something to look forward to. It's not listed on the eShop yet. All the first party ones we've noticed are, but this one, yeah, not so much. So the next one was interesting because Guardians of the Galaxy. Now that was shown off at the Square Enix event, and I watched that trailer and was like, "This looks amazing." That looks a third-person shooter with the Guardians characters, and I was disappointed to see the Switch logo wasn't there.
Yeah.
But I thought, I've got a PS4, I can just get it on the PS4. So that's why I was surprised to see it here. But then I noticed at the end it's a cloud-based game,
I see.
so you have to play it on the cloud. So it is very much a PS4 game for me if I do get round to buying it.
The internet for Switch is not good.
I've tried the trials for the other cloud-based, and they don't really run too well on my Switch. But yeah, it's a good game I'm looking forward to anyway. So the next one is Worms Rumble, which is out next week.
Cool.
Has a discount. I didn't actually look up the price for that, but I hear this one isn't very well liked though.
Oh really? Is it like an online thing or is it?
I guess it is online. It seems to be anyway, but I'll look into it a bit more. But I sort of ignored it because we already knew this was coming to Switch.
Yeah.
But I remember people saying it's not very good, so I'll look a bit more into it though. So next one to talk about is 2 Point Campus.
Yes, I'm very excited for that. I play 2 Point Hospital, and it just looks awesome.
Yeah, and you love
Apparently, you can make like a huge pizza and stuff.
And you love to like Theme Hospital and
I loved
back in
Theme
the day.
Hospital when I was a kid, yeah. So
And Theme Park, I used to play back in the day.
Cute.
Theme Park was really good.
Did it have the same bubblehead characters? Because
Yeah,
I know Theme
I
Hospital
think so.
did.
Yeah, it was the same sort of series, wasn't it? So
I love
this
it.
is like a revival of that series. Because I noticed in the beginning of the trailer, it shows these sort of tents, which I'm guessing is like Freshers' Fair style
Yeah.
things. So when I saw them, I thought, are they doing Theme Park? When I saw that, but then I realised, oh yeah, 2 Point Campus. But maybe 2 Point Theme Park will be next.
Yeah, I hope so.
Who knows? So yeah, that's next year. We're looking forward to that. Speaking of looking forward to things, this game, one of those worst kept secret dealios, because this got leaked so many times.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania.
Yes.
Now this trailer confused me because it showed every single Monkey Ball game,
Yeah.
and I thought, is this a collection of every Monkey Ball game?
Oh, is it not?
Because Step and Roll and I was thinking, how's that? Because they used the balance board and
Yeah.
like the Wii remote and stuff like that. But no, what it is, I've looked it up afterwards. It's a new remake game,
Okay.
and it contains 300 levels taken from the first 3 Monkey Ball games.
Oh, what? Why you advertise the other ones then?
I think that was just the 20th anniversary
Oh,
celebration
I
thing.
see.
But it confused.
Misleading.
Yeah, it made me think it was every game in the collection, which would have been very generous, to be
Yes,
fair,
yeah.
considering Banana Blitz HD is sold separately on the Wii, so you don't need stages
really?
from that in this.
Oh, I see
But
what
it
you
looks
mean.
like they're bringing back the mini games as well,
Oh,
because it
cool.
showed like Monkey Target and the billiards and that, so that would be good. Monkey Target's one of the best multiplayer modes.
Yeah, I remember you saying.
Yeah, I love that one. So that's coming out on the 5th of October, and this is not the first. It's the first time. It's not the last time we're going to mention October in this.
Yes.
October is looking amazing this year because of the next game,
Yes.
Mario Party Superstars. Okay, so I saw that and thought, oh, is it a sequel to Super Mario Party? But no, first of all, they've done away with the forced motion controls single Joy-Con thing.
Oh, yes.
You can play at button controls if you want, which means it showed the Switch Lite can play it because it couldn't play
Oh, I see.
the
Yeah.
other one. Second of all, it's basically a Top 100 remake in a way, which was a game that came out on the 3DS. And people were excited for that, the Top 100 minigames, but it didn't have proper boards, which was disappointing. This one does, and it brings back some classic boards, which is what Top 100 should have been. But there's only 5 boards,
Sad.
which is annoying. But
They do look good though.
yeah,
the
from
boards
the
are
N64 games, they said, well, I've only had extensive play of the first Mario Party. I've played the second one. The 2 boards it showed was Peach's Birthday Cake, which is not the one from the first game I would have chosen.
Oh, yeah.
But Yoshi's Tropical Island, I hope, gets in there. And then there's the Space Land from the second one. But I'm open to the second and third one, so I don't know them that well. But yeah, lots of mini games. And I watched a bit of the Treehouse just to see a few more details. They've gone back to 20 coins for a star rather than 10,
cool.
which makes them harder to get. And I saw the mini games, and it isn't just winner gets 10 coins, everyone else gets nothing. It's like second or third place gets some coins as well, which is a shame, but it makes it a bit more competitive, I suppose, in the buying stars aspect. So yeah, the fact that they're remaking the boards means people can't really complain about the new boards being bland, because they're bringing back the good boards. So yeah, looking forward to that. It has the modern aspects of Super Mario Party, like the huge roster and the different dice blocks and stuff. So yeah, looking forward to that. So the next announcement is one you're very excited for. Another than the 3rd October game. 3 Octobers in a row.
I know.
And 3 games I'm looking forward to. This one is Metroid 5, also known as Metroid Dread. I was telling you about this history.
Yes.
Now, Metroid Dread was, I don't know if it was confirmed to have been in development, but it was sort of cancelled, kind of like Star Fox 2. But it never came out, and here it is now, finally.
Awesome.
And it's amazing because people wanted Metroid Samus Returns ported to the Switch. But instead of that, we're getting a brand new 2D Metroid, which is obviously better.
Yeah.
And there's something about a robot chasing you, and yeah, that looks scary but awesome at the same time.
It kind of looks like, what's the film? WALL-E.
Yes.
It looks like the pilot, the eye.
Yes, I know what you mean. Yeah.
But with legs and arms, obviously.
Yeah, they did mention Metroid Prime 4. They acknowledged it. They said, but I understand it's not ready to be shown yet. Don't show it unless it's ready to be shown.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something I'll get into a bit later on with another game as well. But I'm happy to wait longer for Metroid Prime 4. Obviously, it got restarted. I'm no game developer. I don't know how long it takes for these games to get made.
Exactly.
But the fact that they're taking a long time making it, it's 2.5 years since it got restarted now. That means it's bound to be a really good game if they're taking that long with it. I'd rather wait a long time for an excellent game than a short time for a just okay game.
True that.
Okay, so in amongst the next sort of highlights reel, there's a couple that we like, Just Dance and Dragon Ball Z. I'm not really into, so I've got not much to say on them. But one that looked interesting was called Cruise and Blast, which is a sort of old 90s franchise. Sort of like there was a game called Cruis'n USA on the N64, which I'd never played. But now I'm looking at this. This looks really fun. It's sort of like arcadey racer where you can boost yourself in the air. It kind of reminds me of Excite Truck a bit.
Oh, nice.
In the way it controls. I'm sure it controls nothing like it really, but I'm definitely looking forward to that one.
Good stuff.
Okay, so when it got into Mario Golf and they were recapping the game modes, and I was like, you better show us something new because we already know this. Don't waste time at E3 with stuff we already know. So they showed standards, your speed golf, your battle arena thing, the adventure mode, and they didn't show anything else. But then they showed Mario in New Donk City.
No way.
And it was like an open thing. And then they said it's getting free updates after release, like Mario Tennis Aces did.
Oh, nice.
And that's exactly what this game needs because it's looking quite bare bones for launch.
I wasn't looking at the screen at that point, so...
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you were communicating with the Discord, weren't you, throughout this? So that's coming out next Friday, which we will be streaming. So then Monster Hunter Stories 2, I think you quite like the look of it, but...
time sink.
Yeah, it's the reason I've never gotten into Monster Hunter, like a lot of...
But I'm excited for the people that we know that really, really enjoy Monster Hunter, so...
Yeah, I'm sure...
Good for them.
Yeah, I mean, it's a game we already knew about, but I'm sure seeing more of it made them really happy.
Definitely.
But again, like a lot of RPGs and stuff like that, I just can't get into them because I know I'm never going to beat them. But speaking of a game that I am really looking forward to, a new Warioware game called Get It Together.
Yes.
And this is a really interesting take on Warioware, watching it a couple more times.
Yeah.
Because what it is, it's the typical micro games, but you have the characters like Wario, like the Mona and the Disco Guy and Orbulon. You play as them on the screen. And you play the micro games.
I remember because Ashley was on it.
Yeah, and they're flying her broom, and then Orbulon's a UFO. But they have different ways of interacting with the micro game, and depending on which one you play as, affects how you beat that micro game.
Oh.
Like it showed knocking apples off a tree, like Orbulon can beam them up and like another character can knock them down with a boomerang and things like that.
That's interesting.
So who you play as depends on how you beat the micro game, which adds replayability, doesn't it? So that's coming out in September as well.
Nice.
I'm really happy about that. It sort of got leaked because Nintendo said that survey, would you pay $50 for a new WarioWare game? Pretty sure everyone voted yes to that, so they're releasing it. Okay, next one was called Shin Megami Tensei 5, which is the last of the Switch games that was revealed at that January presentation in 2017. That's not released yet, I'm pretty sure. I'm not really interested in this one. Again, a big time sync game. But I know a lot of people
I'd be super happy to see that.
Definitely. So it's good to see more of it. But I think it went on a bit too long, the trailer for it.
I wasn't looking at that point, so...
Yeah, I kind of felt like it was... I think it was the longest segment out of all of them here, of a single game. Okay, so next, Sophie, have a go at saying the next game title.
Danganronpa.
Well, that's better than I could have done it, I suppose.
It's Danganronpa Decadence. So I think it's all of them. I wasn't entirely sure.
Yeah, it was a collection, but you can buy them individually if you want.
Oh, okay, sure.
But so they're releasing them separately and as a collection, and it's not something I'd ever heard of before. Or
I think it's visual novel / point and click, but I'm not entirely sure. That was just from me looking at
just from what we saw.
Thing. But also, there's a board game included in it as well, I think it said.
Yeah, I think it said it was like a side mode before, but now they're making it its own thing.
Oh, nice.
Which is a nice idea, definitely.
I know there's lots of fans of Danganronpa.
Yeah, I know people hold it in high regard. So, again, it's just a great thing for those people.
Definitely.
Okay, next one is a Wii U port. Project Zero.
Yes!
Yes, the I only know of this because of the Smash Brothers Assist trophy.
Yes, I know of it because of that, and I've always been interested into what that actually is, and yeah, I really want to play this.
Because it was very expensive to buy on the Wii U now, because it's quite a rare game. So the fact it's getting a port to Switch, but it's not just Switch; it's coming to other systems as well.
No way.
So I read a little snippet saying that. So don't quote me on that, but from what I've read, it's coming to other play. But you know, the broader audience it can get to, the better,
Definitely.
surely. Okay, then there was some DLC for Doom Eternal. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw that green armored arm, I thought it was Master Chief. So yeah, Doom Eternal. I'd get it on PS4 if I was gonna get it, which I will eventually. But so yeah, there's that. Then the other game coming out next Friday is Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2, coming to Switch, and it came out on PS4 last September, I think, that we could have bought it then, but I was like, I want to wait for the Switch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's coming out same day as Mario Golf, but I feel like, so next Friday, guys, we're going to stream both Mario Golf and the Tony Hawk games. Okay, so the next game was called Rebellion Strange Brigade. And the note we made for this one is puzzler with guns.
Yes, because you could shoot the puzzles
You can shoot the puzzle.
to solve them.
Yeah, it was quite interesting because I'd never heard of this one. I quite liked the look of how it looked.
Yeah.
And it seemed to be a bit Zelda, but with guns. Like it showed the pipe puzzle.
It's Zelda with guns.
Pretty much. So yeah, I'd never heard of it. That's what I got from that trailer. So yeah, happy with that. Next, there's, I suppose we haven't actually talked about this yet, even though it was announced a few days ago.
Oh yes.
Got leaked beforehand, and then Nintendo officially revealed it.
I didn't realise it had gotten leaked.
Yeah, people were saying about it.
No way.
As a rumour sort of things. Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope. But then Nintendo just announced it on their website a few hours before the Ubisoft presentation.
I see.
I suppose it's just so Nintendo could be in control of the leak, I suppose.
I suppose, yeah.
Which it was, and then I watched it at the Ubisoft event, and it was the only thing at the event I was interested in. And yeah, they showed it again here. It looks amazing.
It does look
Honestly,
good.
Rabid Rosalina.
Rabid Luma.
Rabid Luma.
I love Rabid I love Rabid Rosalina. I love Rabid Rosalina because she looks so disinterested.
She looked a bit, obviously she had blonde hair, but she looked a bit emo.
Yes.
Like, But yeah, this trailer showed Rabid Luigi was in it, and I don't think he was in the previous trailer.
Really?
So yeah, because I was pretty sure debating that is he actually going to be in this game, but it was nice for actual confirmation that he is. But yeah, I really enjoyed the first Mario Rabbids, enjoyed the DLC. Looking forward to this one. It's sort of galaxy based this time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the next announcement is something that'll make a lot of people happy, I know, and I've read comments and stuff saying people are very happy about this, and that is Advance Wars is making a comeback. And this is one of those franchises, kind of like with WarioWare or Metroid, where people keep on asking for it, but it's never really in the limelight, but people wanted it, now they've got it, and it's a ground-up remake of the first two, I believe.
Yes, 1 and 2.
And yeah, 1 and 2 Reboot Camp as well. Coming out in December. So, my goodness, we are getting Nintendo first-party games in September, October, November and December this year.
That's
set
so
in
cool.
there. So, Nintendo have packed out the end of this year. So, really look forward to that. So, then they said the final announcement, and it was the Age of Calamity DLC.
Yes.
And I knew that wasn't going to be all it is. I thought that's going to lead into Breath of the Wild 2, but then Enuma showed up
Yeah.
and was like, I've got a few things to show you.
Wait a second, it's my turn.
So first was Skyward Sword, which was nothing more than just a reminder that it's coming.
Yes,
They
I'm
didn't-
excited for that.
Yeah,
to be fair.
I'm looking forward to playing that again. I love Skyward Sword. I love that we're going to get to play it with normal controls now.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'll probably play it with the motion controls anyway, because they weren't bad. So yes, definitely looking forward to that. But I was like, you know what we want to see.
Yeah.
But then he showed something else. Zelda Game & Watch, which I predicted that last year. After the Mario Game & Watch, I knew they'd do a Zelda one. I said it will have the 2 NES games on. And but then they said, yeah, we're going to put Link's Awakening on there as well. So, man, that's actually a really good thing there. And they're not going to do a Zelda anniversary celebration. He said that, which is good that he got our expectations in check there.
That's kind of sad, but yeah, understandable.
Disappointing, but at least we know what we're getting.
Yeah.
But I do think we will get Twilight Princess and Wind Waker at some point, probably next year.
I will love that so much.
I think they want to get Skyward Sword out first.
Yeah, of course, because then people will actually buy it. Rather
Yeah.
Than,
But maybe the reception the Mario Anniversary got is why they're not doing a Zelda one.
Really?
Because people hated that Mario one in
Why?
general.
That's so
For
sad.
we won't go into that, but
Can you imagine if they release it and they've got like the soundtrack on there as well, like you've got on the Mario
yeah,
one? Oh my god,
it would be amazing.
that would make me so happy.
Oh, we have the Zelda Twilight Princess soundtrack CD.
I know, but I want all the soundtrack,
All of the Zelda.
all Zelda.
Yes. So yeah, I am disappointed they're not going to do a big anniversary thing, but I'd rather they did nothing than did something underwhelming. And we are getting like the Game & Watch. We're getting the port of a game like 3D World got, and we're getting the final game we're talking about, which is coming next year, and that is Breath of the Wild 2.
Yes, and it was amazing
Yes. So
because it was showing that there was different worlds and they were up in the sky.
yeah, because when it showed Link diving, I thought that was Skyward Sword, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I thought so too, and I thought the big bird was going to show up. I forgot
Yeah,
his name, but you know the
the
big
Loftwing.
bird. That's the one.
And yeah, and then it shows all these islands in the sky, but it did show the castle rising in the first trailer.
I did, yeah.
It doesn't rise very high, we saw in this
I
new
know.
one.
What does that even mean?
It means that nasty is happening.
Maybe like it does rise up high, but at like the last moment.
Maybe, yeah. But it's been hinted at that this is going to be a really dark game, like Majora's Mask
Oh,
Dark,
that's so exciting.
which I'm really excited for. Didn't show anything sort of story-wise, but it showed some gameplay. So it does look like it's the same Hyrule, but it looks very different though. He mentioned sky exploration's the thing here,
Yes.
which a lot of people thought would be underwater or caves and stuff, but we're actually
love
getting
that.
sky instead, but or maybe as well. And
I love underwater as well.
and so there's also this thing where you can shoot yourself up and go through floors,
Yes.
which looks really
I'm
cool.
guessing that's with the Sheikah Slate, like is one of the powers.
Yeah, and they showed him like doing like controlling these big spiky balls and knocking them into each other.
Yeah, like into a line.
Yeah, and there was like something that looked like this boss fight with this fire monster thing as well. And man, I'm gonna need to watch that a few times and just. I'm sure a lot of people are doing frame by frame analysis of it. I'm not about that, so just people want to see that. Just like you can find it elsewhere, I imagine.
Although I loved the original Breath of the Wild 2 trailer with the backwards song.
Yes, and I'm wondering if there is a backwards song in this as well.
Maybe.
I've seen a YouTube video that says in the title there is a backwards song, which we'll listen to that afterwards.
Well,
but you guys can search that and find it yourself if you're interested. Breath of the Wild 2 is coming next year. So next year we are getting Pokemon Legend Arceus.
Yeah.
We are getting Splatoon 3 and we're getting Breath of the Wild 2.
We're so lucky.
So that's 3 big games from Nintendo instantly.
Nice.
And we're getting Skyward Sword in July. I can't remember what August is bringing, but we're getting Warioware September. October we're getting Mario Party and the other one, Metroid Dread.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting the Diamond and Pearl remakes in November. We're getting Advance Wars December, and Nintendo have each month covered.
Nice.
For other than August, so looking good.
It is.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
So overall, what are your thoughts? Now we've gone through it again.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Best game?
Life is Strange.
Oh, cool. So that's not
Both
long
of
to
them.
wait for that. And I'm glad they've given us these announcements with very short waiting times.
Yes.
Like just 3 or 4 months for most of them.
What's your favourite game?
Probably WarioWare.
Yeah,
but
I'm
then,
excited to play that with you in the 2-player.
Yes, we'll definitely stream that as well. But also Metroid Dread. I'm going to have a lot of fun with that. So let us know in the comments down below, by the way, what were your favourite announcements from this Direct, what you're looking forward to. And also make sure you like and subscribe as well to keep up with us in the future. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. See you in the next one.
Goodbye.